I am not against you hitting a child, but hit that child with love. I am not against you shouting on a child when the child is wrong, but do it in an orderly manner. Hello, beautiful people. You're welcome to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Maureen Chinam. So, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new video. To my amazing subscribers, I love you all. You know I'm here because of you guys. I love you all. So in today's video, we'll be discussing about the way some parents hit their children, the way some guardians hit children that are not their biological children, which is totally wrong. What am I trying to say? A lot of parents hit their children and it makes those children go into trauma, pass a lot of trauma. I am not, personally, I am not against you hitting a child that is not your biological child. I am not against you hitting your biological children. But if you want to hit a child, you put caution to yourself, you apply wisdom. Everything is not about hitting a child, it's totally wrong. And you don't expect to get the best from children by spanking them, by hitting them. There are things a child might do, you caution that child. Here in Africa, they are used to it. They think beating a child is the best way of bringing up a child. It is totally wrong. If you have that sense of if you have that how do I put it, if you have that reasoning that by hitting my child, that's the best way of training a child, you're missing it, you're missing out from it. Make your child your friend. When you are angry, your child should understand that my mom, my dad is not happy with me. Sometimes you have a discussion with your child. Sometimes you give your child attitude that the child will understand, really my parents are not happy with me because of the attitude I'm putting out there. Do you think beating a child will change a child? You are missing it. Sometimes there are ways you hit a child, you make that child to get bitter, you make that child not to be happy with him or herself. It is not all about beating a child. Sometimes you educate that child by advising that child. If it is possible to back it up with the word of God, it is good and fine. Our African mothers here, they are used to it. They think the best training is to flog a child 21 strokes of cane. Who does that? Please, my beloved parents, we should stop thinking of having that reasoning. Hitting our child every day is the best way of bringing up a child. Who told you that? Who does that? It is just in Africa and here that you see things like that going wrong. Yeah. As a mother, have you ever thought of why our children are scared of their fathers? Because their fathers hardly hit them. Before a father will hit a child, that father must have warned that child to an extent. But we mothers, you see a mother that might go to work and in her place of work, maybe she got query or whatsoever, or somebody upset her. Once that lady is back to her apartment, you see that mother descending all the anger on the children, which is totally wrong, which is very, very wrong. You try to do, how do I put it, transferring all the aggression to your children. What for? Why are you beating your children unnecessarily? Can't you ignore your children sometimes if they are wrong. Like my kids, sometimes you don't pay, you just ignore them. If I'm not happy, they know. If you're not happy as a parent, your children should understand you. They should look at your face and understand that really my mom is not happy with me. That is to say, there is something I am not doing right. It is not all about hitting a child. That is why some children, they are scared of their father because their father don't hit them anyhow. But you see mothers, they keep hitting children anyhow. It is totally wrong, especially our African mothers. It is totally wrong. Why hitting the children? Causing a lot of depression and trauma on that child. What are you passing to that child? What kind of training are you trying to lecture on that child? Must you beat the child? It's not all about beating. Sometimes you ignore a child. Make that child understand that what he or she is doing is wrong. You must not spank a child. Our African mothers, they think the best training is to hit their children. Have you ever thought of, if I should hit this child and the child dies, what will you say? What will you tell the world? What will you tell the society? Have you ever thought of it? Killing your own child with your bare hand. Is that the best training? Is that the best training? If let's assume that in a you maybe you're brought up in a family where your parents hit you here and there, you want to train your own child the best way. Can't you have a rethink? Can't you have your own method of bringing up your family or bringing up your children? You want to bring up your children the same way your parents keep hitting you, making you pass through depression. Please, my advice to my beautiful mothers out there, my advice to my beautiful fathers out there, if you are the type that hits children anyhow, please have a rethink. You can use another pattern. It's not all about spanking that child. You can use another way. And I promise you, you'll see changes in that child's life. Yeah, it's a promise. Use another pattern to follow that child. You see that child changing automatically. Exactly, yeah. You see the child have a very good change. It's not all about hitting a child that will make the child to be a better child. Mm-mm. It's totally wrong. I pray Lord will continue to guide our paths as a parent, as a guardian. Please, if you're watching my video till now and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please, I need that subscription and also turn your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new video. Don't forget to give me some thumbs up, guys. Another mistakes our parents or our guardians they do. When a child is wrong, they think shouting, raising their voice is the best way of correcting a child. My dear, I doubt it is if it is the best way. You can correct a child with love and you will see changes in that children's life. You must not raise your voice. You must not shout. I am not against you hitting a child, but hit that child with love. I am not against you shouting on a child when the child is wrong, but do it in an orderly manner. Please, hitting your children on a necessary way, it is totally wrong. Hitting your children in a way that is not okay, or hitting that child as if that child is a criminal, it is totally wrong. In as much as our children are out there, as a parent, let's try to control ourselves when we are not happy with the attitudes our kids are putting out there. We should try to control our anger as well. So, guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please turn on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. See you in my next video. Bye bye.